Hi, and welcome to this time of prayer. And let's talk about gifts from God, right? When we think about gifts from God, like God gives us abilities too. We get this passage out of 1 Corinthians 12, which runs through a whole list of items. Not to say that it's an exhaustive list, but kind of begins to help us think about what comes from God. And what are the abilities that each of us has been given, because all of us have been given gifts. So 1 Corinthians 12 verses 4 through 6. There are different spiritual gifts, but the same Spirit. And there are different ministries and the same Lord. And there are different activities, but the same God who produces all of them in everyone. And so when we're thinking about what has God given me, what am I able to do? And it could be something very simple to something big. It could be all kinds of things, because all of our gifts are important. And so how do we think about recognizing them? You know, sometimes it's hard to recognize what is a gift from God. What is a gift from God that I have received in my life if I want to use it? And so sometimes it takes a little bit of study. It takes some prayer. It takes maybe even asking someone else of going, hey, what do you think about? You know, is my gift being able to teach? Is my gift being able to listen? Is my gift being able to bring people together? What is my gift? And so as we're thinking about that, maybe you start to think of some strengths, right? Maybe you can feel like, well, you know, I'm kind of strong, or I kind of seem to be better at. And maybe that's because it's a gift from God. And when we recognize in our lives that all of our gifts are from God, that are about building one another up, it kind of begins to transfer from it's all about ourselves to it's about what God has done for all of us. And so to be encouraged by that, to be encouraged by the fact that we haven't been left out, that someone goes, I'm not good at anything. No, God has given all of us gifts. And so we are to be encouraged and search out to understand those gifts, not just for ourselves, but for all of us. Pray with me. Oh God, help us as we try to decide, as we try to understand, as we try to discern what those gifts are that you have given us and how to utilize them. How to utilize them for one another. How to be able to be that encouragement. You encourage us, and so how are we encouraging one another with our gifts, our strengths, our abilities this day and every day? Amen. Have a great one.